Laying on my bed on the 22nd of October, just watching on Eyewitness News in the morning, all about the president and impeaching him. And now now they're saying he's a racist because he used the word lynching, which he's comparing what these people are trying to do to him. Lynch him. That's not a racist word, but they're making
Beep is a racist word.
it a racist issue. They think the people, the black people, the white people of America are a bunch of idiots.
You know what? I don't know. I think there's a better way. I think, to be fair, we should try to communicate with him better. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Hello.
Hi, Steven. Is this Steven?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Royce. You're live on Daywave. This is from the YouTube channel Politics Suck. Enough is enough. Well, one of your YouTube channels. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right.
All right, we've been watching your videos here for a while, and I figured, and I saw you lost one of your channels, so I figured that the best way to do this would be just to talk to you and try to get the information from you. Now, so thank you for being on. First off, are you currently in New York or are you in Dominican Republic this week?
I go back to Dominican Republic on Saturday.
How often are you there?
In New York 1 week a month.
1 week a month. Okay, so you're in New York 1 week a month?
Yeah.
And then you're in you're in the Dominican Republic crushing puss, right?
Yeah.
Just getting. Hey, how old are you, by the way? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
77.
77, man. You don't look a day over 76. Looking good. Now, I was watching your video. I guess you've covered a lot of stuff. I was watching your video about the Yankees recently, and you were saying that the reason that the Yankees suck now is because of integration. Is that correct?
Well, that's my opinion.
No, I know. That's why I'm asking you. Why do you believe that?
Well, I was a Yankee. Well, I grew up on the Lower East Side, and I lived at 141 East 3rd Street. And at that time, they had a newspaper besides the Daily News was the Daily Mirror. And the Yankee broadcaster lived in my building, and Epstein. And he used to take me to all the Yankee games, when I was off from public school and junior high school. And I met a lot of the players, Yogi Berra, a lot of the big players. I wish I would have got fucking autographs. I would have never had to work again.
Right.
But anyway, I was a Yankee fan. And at that time, mostly all the Yankees were all white. There were a few others, like Elston Howard, but mostly all white. And, the Yankees, most of the teams, I wasn't too much with other teams. They got their baseball players mainly from colleges and universities. Then when Jackie Robinson came into play, they saw, Negro and Spanish players can play baseball.
Now,
they took it there.
Now,
and in the Dominican Republic,
shut up for a second.
Most of the youth
now, can you be quiet, please?
Don't even bother going.
No, I get it, but can I talk now?
Players.
Is it okay?
No,
you just talk.
In baseball
nah, it's your
camp
show.
And learn to play.
Okay, sure.
So they can support
Why not? I'll just take a nap
their
then.
Whole lives,
Perfect.
Their mothers, their fathers, their grandfathers. And it's a good thing it was integrated.
No, yes. It's my fault for asking.
The third world countries.
It's my fault for asking the question. So now, but you said that because of integration happened in the 40s, right?
Well, no, not really.
Not really? Okay, so the news was a lie.
Not in baseball. It's when Jackie Robinson entered. I think he entered in the 50s. It might have been the 40s.
It was the 40s. I was right.
He entered
you were
baseball,
wrong. I was right. I was right and you were wrong.
In baseball.
Yeah, no, I know. But, I mean, if you're saying the Yankees suck, I'm just trying to understand if it's because of integration. Why did they win the World Series in 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 56, 58, 61, 62, 77, 78, 96, 98, 99, 2000, and 2009?
Because
The Jews?
It just happened like that, but no, integration doesn't happen overnight.
No,
but yeah, let me finish.
No, hey, no, hey. No. Let me finish. It's my show. You've been talking a lot. Calm down. All right. There's about 500 people listening right now, so let's relax. Okay. Let me finish. All right. You can lie in your bed later. I'm trying to ask a question here. Okay. You don't think it's the Jewish conspiracy why there's integration in baseball?
Oh, I don't know who the manager. I don't know what the manager was, what nationality the Dodger manager was that integrated them. I don't think he was Jewish. He might have been.
Now, okay, so let me ask you a question. Moving on from that topic, you made up another video where you said you don't think Jeffrey Epstein did anything wrong. Why do you think that?
Because there was nothing proven in a court of law. He was never tried and convicted of doing anything.
Neither was O.J. Simpson. So you don't think O.J. Simpson killed his wife?
All I know is he was innocent in the court of law, and he was bollywopped into going to jail for the Las Vegas thing where he should have never went to jail.
As a matter of fact, Jeffrey Epstein was convicted of pedophilia in 2012, I believe. He might not. So he actually is a convicted pedophile. That's in Palm Beach County, or was. So I mean,
I don't have to.
No, sorry. Go ahead. No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Well, I don't have to tell you what Palm Beach County is. I don't have to tell you what Florida is. It's a Gestapo redneck state that doesn't give the people the right to fight for their rights. They put them in jail. They work in jail to pay for their own time in jail. It's a disgusting state. I hate to put your state down, but it's not for the people of Florida.
No, you're right. You're right. Dominican Republic filled with prostitutes and and losers is way better. So you're right. I apologize for my state. And also, to bring something up, Jeffrey Epstein was a convicted pedophile. Now, is this because, and you admitted in one of your videos that you got if I'm correct, you thought you might have gotten a 17-year-old prostitute pregnant, but then she tried to steal from you and then you kicked her out of your house?
No, you got the age wrong.
How old was she?
Oh, probably 18 to 20. I don't know, probably 18. They have something called a cedula. It's like a driver's license.
Oh.
And they can't go, they can't go into the hotel without showing that. They're very strict there.
Okay, so let's say she was 18. So you knocked up an 18-year-old prostitute and then kicked her out of your house.
I don't know if I knocked her out. I could have. But if somebody steals from me, they're out the door. I don't like thieves.
You don't like thieves. So let me ask you a question, just out of curiosity. What's the age of consent in the Dominican Republic? I really don't know.
I think it's 17 or 18. But the age of consent in the United States in some states is 12.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Unless they change it.
No,
yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it is. Have you ever had sex with a prostitute that was under 18 in the Dominican Republic?
No.
No. How do you know for sure?
No. Yes, I check their cedulars.
So wait, you check the IDs of every woman you have sex with?
Yes, I got to make sure when they come in the hotel, they got it in their cedula.
But you have a home. But don't you have a home in the Dominican Republic?
No, I rent a condo.
Oh, you have. My point is, you have a residence there. I know you don't own a home, so you rent a condo in the Dominican Republic. Now those,
yes, it's like an apartment.
Yeah. So now those prostitutes that live with you, are they the ones that painted the wall? I saw that mural you had. Are they the ones that painted that mural?
No, some artist friends of mine. You know, the Dominicans, a lot of them are real good artists.
Okay, now somebody else is also asking this. Next time you make a video from your home, maybe change the battery in your smoke detector because it's been going off for like a few months now when we watch your videos.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
They don't have smoke detectors in the Dominican Republic.
Not in the Dominican Republic. Whenever you make videos from your home in New York. Your smoke detector. I just heard it right now. Is chirping.
Yeah.
Maybe change that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So you're retired now, I'm assuming, correct?
Well, I'm semi-retired.
What do you do for work?
I sell cigars in the streets, candy in the Dominican Republic, and perfume. And over here, I have stuff on the internet. I got a book business and antique business over the internet.
So wait, so you sell what kind of candies do you sell in the Dominican Republic?
I don't know, different candy they bring from the United States that they don't have there.
Okay. So when you go to the Dominican Republic, for example, like you say you're there what, about like 3 months out of the excuse me, I apologize. 3 weeks out of the month, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How many whores do you have sex with? And
only one. I've only had sex with one prostitute in the last 5 years, and that's my girlfriend, and she's not a prostitute.
You don't pay, so you don't pay her for sex?
No, I pay her when I leave. I give her about 4,000 pesos for the family to take care of.
That sounds
her.
like a that sounds like a prostitute.
All day long.
That sounds like a prostitute, though. You're still paying for it. I mean, I don't care.
No,
I'm just.
Excuse me. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married. Correct.
Do you pay for dinners? Do you take her out to all kinds of things? Do you give her money for clothing?
No.
Or you're a cheap.
No.
Or you're a cheap.
No, I don't. I make her buy her own things because I will not partake in prostitution.
Oh, okay. So you think your wife is a prostitute if she takes a dime from you?
I think my wife is a prostitute because I make her work on the streets, not because she takes a dime from me.
Oh, okay. So where she work in Tamiami Trail area?
No, not Tamiami Trail, you dumb idiot. She works on Red Road in Hialeah.
Oh, I thought on US 1 by the Catholic, by the supermarket in Hollywood.
You know where Treasure Island is? Near there.
Okay.
The strip
I know
club?
Florida a little. I used to snake hunt there a lot.
You used to snake hunt, really? So what kind of snakes did you go after? Like Randy Orton or like what kinds?
Everything that crawls. Corn snakes, king snakes, rattlesnakes, water moccasins, everything.
Did you also have sex with the snakes?
No, but I used to go out with a dancer that did.
Okay, okay. That first, so you went out with Selma Hayek?
That was in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. Okay, so you went out with a dancer from Brooklyn that used to have sex with snakes.
Nah, she used to dance with them.
Dance with them. Okay.
She used to lay in the coffin coming out of it.
Do you still have those? Do you still have those emus?
No. How did you know I had emus?
Somebody sent me a story about one of your emus escaping. It was
I
on
was
Long
in the
Island.
Dominican Republic when it happened, and the cops strangled it, bringing it out of the water. But
Well, now so you used to deal in exotic animals and exotic snakes.
Yeah.
Now you've said that you don't like the police. You think that the police shouldn't have guns. What did you mean by that?
Because I don't think between me and you, anybody should carry a pistol in the streets. I know you believe in guns. You live in a state where open carry is permitted, but I don't think it should be done because of what happened. I think one guy shot a bunch of people in Florida. They don't need a reason to kill people in Florida. I think it's terrible there.
No, you're right. You think it's terrible here. It's way better in the Dominican Republic where they kill people in the literal streets. You're in the Dominican Republic 3 weeks out of the year. You don't see the irony of calling an American state bad when you're in a place where women literally have to sell their bodies to ghouls like you. Like, you don't think that's worse?
Excuse me. The women that sell their bodies are not women. They're 18 years up.
I said women.
That have babies.
But you're a ghoul.
Excuse me, let me finish.
No, you let me finish. You're a ghoul.
That have babies,
Really?
that can't afford pampers and diapers, and they have no other choice. They're not on welfare.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Steve. Hey, Steve, let me ask you a question. Do you think your quote-unquote girlfriend likes to stick your old flaccid dick in her mouth for 4,000 pesos? You're ripping them off too. That's like no money. You're making them have sex with you for no reason.
All right, when you're done, let me know. I can't understand.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I will let you know. Okay. Hold on. I'm not. Right. Okay. Now I'm done. Go ahead.
I can't understand. That's the one thing I don't know. Why my girlfriend's even going with me and stays with me. Because I'm so old.
Money.
But maybe.
Money.
But maybe.
It's money.
No money involved.
It's money. You said you give her 4,000 pesos.
Really loves me.
You said she doesn't love you. No one could possibly love you. She gave you 4,000 pesos. What happened to the mother of your child? Where did she pass away? From embarrassment?
The mother of what child?
Don't you have a son?
No, I have 5 kids.
Okay, where's their moms?
Her mother's a good friend of mine. She lives in Lindenhurst.
Is she a whore?
No, she's not a whore.
How-
Is your wife a whore?
No, I already said yeah, but only where I tell her to be one. That's fine. It's no issues.
Oh, my wife, my ex-wife isn't a whore. She's a good woman.
What? But
And
excuse me. You said being a whore doesn't make you a bad woman. So are you implying that being a whore makes you a bad woman?
I didn't say it doesn't make you a bad woman.
It makes me a bad.
Number one, I don't like that word whore.
I do.
It's called a prostitute.
Whore.
No, a prostitute. Maybe your wife's a whore, but the other women are prostitutes
Hookers.
that are working for a living.
You know what the best part about my wife is versus yours? Mine's alive.
I don't even know what yours looks like, but if she looks like you, I would want to go to bed with her.
Oh, that's really good. Hey, let me ask you a question. While you're over in the Dominican Republic getting diseases from whores that have their dicks in their mouth all the time, do you really have this really air of superiority? And then you come back to the worst place on the planet, fucking Long Island. Are you the Gilroy Beach killer? You have to tell me if you are.
No, but I sell a T-shirt. I hung out at Gilgo Beach all my life, and I sell a T-shirt that has a guy killing girls. So if anybody on the internet wants to buy a Gilgo Beach T-shirt, send me a line. They're $12.95.
$12.95. That's a lot. That'll get you a lot of more prostitutes in the Dominican Republic, huh?
I don't buy prostitutes.
But you
That's
said you
what
did.
You don't understand.
You knocked up an 18-year-old. You knocked up an 18-year-old, Steve, and then you kicked her out of your house. You think a real man does that? Abandons their mother or their child?
Well, I don't know if I knocked her up, but I'll throw out of the house anybody that steals from me. One girl stole a nail clipper from me.
Let me ask you a question.
And I threw her out of the house.
Let me ask you a question. On a scale from Seth MacFarlane to Harvey Weinstein, how Jewish are you?
Excuse me?
Like, how Jewish are you? Are both parents Jewish?
I was never bar mitzvahed. My sister disowned me because I married a Catholic.
But are you circumcised?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then
and
you're Jewish.
Got a small dick. Oh, and I got a small dick.
Then you're Jewish. Okay, but are you an atheist Jew?
I don't believe in God.
So you're an atheist Jew.
I believe
the worst
kind. God on earth.
You believe on what on earth? I'm sorry?
I believe I'm God on earth, and everybody else is God on earth in their own mind. Everybody has their own God.
And by the way, I want to point something else out here. I'm Hispanic, by the way. I'm Cuban. My first language is Spanish. You speak.
Oh, I know you're Cuban.
You speak Spanish terribly. Your Spanish is bad.
I know. Can I tell you something? I've been there 14 years. I know nothing about Spanish.
Yeah, I know, because
I get along to get by. I don't need to know Spanish in the Dominican Republic.
Maybe if Spanish was a whore sucking your dick, you'd care about it. Am I right, brother? High fives.
Excuse me? You said that too fast.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Maybe if Spanish was actually a whore that was sucking your dick, you'd care to learn about it.
Why do you have so much sex on your mind?
Because that's. Are you fucking kidding me? Every one of your videos that we've watched, and we've watched a lot of your videos on this show, Steve. Every one of the videos that we've watched about you, you always bring it back to whores and having sex. Every one of your videos, you always bring it back to that. And you drop the N-bomb more than most racist people I know. So don't you dare sit in a cloud of don't you dare lay in a bed of judgment over me, my friend. And why are you always laying in your bed? Sit up. No one wants to see up your nostrils.
How did you know I was lying in my bed right now?
Because you literally always are lying in your bed.
Because that's the only time I got to relax. I go out. Can I tell you something?
No.
I go to the beach in the morning. I go out from 7 o'clock at night to 2 in the morning every day. I'm sure you're sleeping with your wife at 9 o'clock, and she's giving you a cup of tea. All right?
A what?
I'm out I relax in the afternoon, and that's my life.
Lying in my bed. Lying in my bed, making a video, calling black people the N-word.
Like maybe you're my lost brother.
Because I'm making fun of you, stupid. Do you have a brother?
No, I don't. I got a sister. She disowned me, but she passed away.
Oh, well, maybe she died of embarrassment from being related to you. Was she an older sister or a younger sister?
Older.
Older. Okay, well, that makes sense. You're 77, huh? So how's your health? Because, I mean, you made a video about your health not being so great. They did a procedure on you.
Not that great. No, it seems 2 years ago, I had problems in a hospital and they really destroyed me.
What did they do? Is that why you wobble when you walk?
No, that's from years of jogging. I got a bad hip and I want to go in for an operation.
You made a video going to some sort of restaurant. I think it was in Long Island, a Hispanic restaurant. Do you remember what it was?
Why would you? What pissed off on you about that? Why would you put down a restaurant that had delicious food and you could put it down and look at all the TV and my video saying the food sucks cock? The food is good. Shrimp and shut up.
I've been there. It's terrible. I've been there. It sucks. It's horrible. It's horrible. You're mad about a restaurant? You're mad at a restaurant? Let me get this straight. You're more mad about me making fun of a restaurant than me saying you're knocking up prostitutes and abandoning them? You have some weird priorities, pal.
Because that's all shit. That's all he is. But when you put down food that you never even tasted?
I have tasted it. I've been there.
You haven't been there.
Excuse me. First off, I'm not going to dox the restaurant because I don't put out people's personal information. And secondly, you're not allowed to do that when you're on air. But secondly, I have family that lives there. I've been there. The reason the food is so cheap, it's because it's terrible quality. And I'm Hispanic, so I know good Hispanic food. You're just using your Jewish palate, and you don't get the difference. It's a terrible restaurant. Okay. It's a terrible restaurant.
That's your opinion.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I got the right restaurant. What was it called again? I really want to make sure.
I forgot the name of it.
Okay, so you're defending a restaurant that you don't remember the name of? Come on, man. If it's so good, how do you not know the name?
I eat in a lot. I eat in a lot of restaurants on Long Island.
Oh, you do?
I have a kitchen I never used. I had a kitchen where I lived in Long Island in Lindenhurst. That I lived there for 35 years. I might have cooked in there 3 times. So I eat out.
So you eat out all the time. You do. Do you eat out the prostitutes in the Dominican Republic?
I eat the asshole and the pussy of my girl.
Okay, but
and I'm proud of it.
But do
you eat the asshole and your pussy of your wife?
No, just my boyfriend. Let me ask you a question. When you eat the asshole, does your girlfriend have sex with other men when you're not there?
No.
How do you know?
My girlfriend loves me.
How do you know?
She's not like your wife probably cheats on you right now.
She is. No, she is. Here's the thing, though. You don't think every time you leave, your wife is not out there banging some big Dominican stud going, I'm getting so much money from this dope, and he doesn't even get it?
Do you know how much 4,000 pesos is?
I don't know, man. Like $10?
No, you're off.
How much? Tell me.
About $75.
So you give her $75 to suck your old man dick while she lives at your house. Does she live? No,
I don't give her $75 to suck my dick. I give her $75 to take care of herself when I'm not there.
Does she live in your condo? Does she live in your condo?
Well, I'm there. Yes.
So when you're not there, she doesn't live in your condo.
No, she wants to go back to her home.
Oh, to have sex with a real man. I get it. But $75 means a lot to them over there. You get that, right? Like, that's a lot for them.
Sure does.
It does.
You know, let me tell you a little story.
Tell me a story.
That the guys that come here on the weekends pay a girl $500, $300 for 2 hours. That's what the girls can make there. Mm-hmm. I was staying in a hotel years ago, and 2 prostitutes used to live with me, and they used to give me their money to hold in my safe while they were there. Some of them went home in a week with $1,500.
So you
never put them down. And all that money, all that money goes to the family and friends.
Yeah.
Dominicans take care of each other, and when I was in Cuba, Cubans take care of each other.
First off, do me a favor. Don't go back to Cuba. Don't go. No, you shut up. You shut up. You shut up. Hey, you shut up. This is my show, motherfucker. I swear to God, I will strangle you in your bed in Minecraft if you don't shut up. My show. My show. I don't go into your fucking official.
You call me. I know.
I know, Steve. You're a real man. You could barely walk, and you only own sweatpants. Don't get on fucking me, pal. I'm trying to give you a platform. I actually defended you when they deleted your first channel. All right, I don't agree with any of your videos, but I don't think they should have deleted your channel. That was.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Why did they delete your other channel, by the way?
Because what happened was they had the gay pride parade, and I think I said in one of my videos they should have a float saying we promote AIDS. Is that free speech? I mean, it's their community standards. They use community standards instead of free speech. That's why your free speech in America is fading away. Because the community standards.
It's your free. Bullshit. It's your free speech too. But let me tell you something. Do you saying you don't like gays?
No, I didn't say I don't like gays.
I'm asking. I'm just asking.
No, I have a lot. You know, years ago I went with a guy named Paul. He was in the book business.
You had sex with him?
To Thailand. He got he got his dick inverted into a pussy. He got a tit job and a nose job, and he was sitting on an inner tube within a week in one of these gay bars we went to.
Did you fuck him?
And he's happy ever since living with a woman. He's not into men.
Did you fuck him?
No, I never even looked at where they operated. That's the thing.
You didn't fuck his boy pussy? You didn't fuck his boy pussy?
No.
Have you ever had sex with a tranny? If you've been to Thailand, you probably have.
No, I don't like Thai girls.
You don't like why? Because they resist?
I like Spanish girls. I don't know. I don't like white girls. I like Spanish girls. I go to Thailand. I have very seldom I have sex with a girl. I go there to buy antiques.
You go there to buy. Now, why do you hate Donald Trump?
I don't. Oh no, I don't hate Donald.
You've
Trump.
said. Excuse me.
Trump.
No, you've said. No. You go back and forth. You're ping pong. I've seen videos where you say you hate Donald Trump and he's a piece of shit, and then other videos where you say you like Donald Trump. You're kind of all over the place here.
There's no one in the world, even you. Are you the guy that smokes the what do you call it? While people are talking, puffs that smoke.
What? No, that's not me.
Like I don't like you smoking that cigar. Or
I don't smoke cigars.
Your TV. That shows very little class. That's for Donald Trump. Some things he does is good. Some things he does is bad. But what I hate is when people saying he's prejudiced and he's biased, which he isn't.
So you're MAGA. You're MAGA all the way. You're Make America Great Again. You have a MAGA hat?
No, I'm not making America great again. I'm just for freedom for all the people.
So you want?
Doing
wait a
away
second.
with stupid laws.
Do you still vote in? Do you still vote in America?
Excuse me.
No, excuse me.
One of your things, you put me down for saying they should legalize all drugs.
I did.
Saying, in the 30s, before the 30s, most drugs were legal. Then you had a drug czar coming in there, made liquor illegal, everything else, and that's when the problem started in America with drugs.
No, stupid. Shut up for a second. You shut up for a second. I never made fun of you for saying all drugs should be illegal. I made fun of you for saying, and I made fun of you, I criticized you for saying that all crimes, as long as they're non-violent, should be legal. That I don't agree with that. I don't agree that burglary, which is not nonviolent, should still be illegal. You said it. You did. I have it on tape, sir. You can't handle the truth. Sorry. Go ahead.
I said all victimless crimes, where there's no victim.
There's no victim.
Prostitution.
Prostitution. There's a victim. The women that have to have sex with you. Hold on. Hold on. There is a victim in prostitution. They have to have sex with you. And that seems like there's a victim, right? I mean, come on. Are you ever on top, or are you always on the bottom with the hose?
My first prostitute I had when I was 12 years old.
12.
We used to sneak at junior high school, pay $2 from a blowjob from a girl named Rosa.
So you used to get blowjobs from a girl named Rosa when how old was you were 12? How old was Rosa?
She was an old lady, lived around the corner. I went to junior high school.
Okay, that's a pedophile. She was molesting a young boy.
Molest me all you want.
So are you?
You can have my body.
So you're saying that it's okay if an older man has sex with a 12-year-old, as long as she's willing?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's all right for a 12-year-old to screw your wife if your wife wants to screw him.
That's weird. That's pedophilia, bro. I can't get behind that.
Okay. Each to their own. How old were you the first time you got a piece of pussy?
35.
Okay, that's you.
Yeah. That's
Me,
right.
I was 12, and I'm proud of it. When I was 9 years old, I lived on 141 East 3rd Street. I had a girl named Carol Goldberg on one side of me, sitting
Jewish.
on this, and another one called Rita Lickman. I had 2 holes in my pocket, and they used to play pocket pool with my dick.
Her name is Rita Lickman? You made that one up. That doesn't sound like a real name.
I swear. Couldn't I make that up? Wake up and smell the coffee.
What? I don't like coffee. Caffeine's bad for you.
And I come 4 to 5 times a week. How many times a week do you come?
Yeah, but the problem is when you come, it's when you're taking a shit.
Every week, or you read it, or you're listening to listening to you.
They are, actually. They are laughing.
Actually, I like the show, incidentally, because you get out there and you got the balls to say things that other people don't want to say.
And you got the balls that Dominican Republican hookers put in their mouth. So, look, we all have friends, right? Like, and that's fine.
Yeah.
So you've lived in Long Island your whole life? Were you born and raised there?
I was born in Manhattan.
You were born in
Lower
Manhattan,
East Side.
Midtown? Was that when, like, well, was that
Oh,
before?
I was born on Mulberry Street.
You were born, okay, what, see, you're 70. What year were you born?
Oh, 1942.
You were 42,
I
so.
went to Seward. Yeah, I went to Seward Park High School. That was on Grand and Essex Street.
So when you were in Manhattan, they still had segregated diners and stuff?
No, never segregated in Manhattan.
It was never said. Okay, so you bang. How many black chicks have you banged then? If you're not a racist.
No. I used to fight black gangs like the Sportsmen and the Enchanters because I used to say we're an Italian gang.
You okay?
But,
hold on.
you know,
how can you be in an Italian
we were
gang?
never
How can
prejudiced.
you?
There was no prejudice.
How can you be in an Italian gang if you're Jewish?
I'm a dirty Jew. What do you want me to tell you?
No, I know you are. I trust me. I've always thought you are. But my point is that how can you be in an Italian gang if you're Jewish?
Yeah, I was born in an Italian neighborhood.
Do you know Corn Pop?
No.
The gang, the infamous gang leader Corn Pop?
Never heard of it.
Where do you get all your news from, by the way? When you're in the Dominican Republic, where do you watch your news? What news do you watch over there?
Laying in my bed, watching Eyewitness News, laying in my bed, watching Channel 4. We got all the stations here in the morning.
Okay, I'm not going to lie.
I get my news.
That made me
Let
laugh.
me tell you another thing.
That made me laugh.
That are interesting. I've been in the outer print. Listen to me.
I'm
I've
listening.
been in the outer print business, book business for 40 years. Never read a book cover to cover in my life.
Now, you don't like when people give you down fingers, right? You want up fingers?
Oh, I don't give a shit. I just play with that. You think I care what people think?
No. Listen, I'll tell you, Steve, I have a lot of criticisms about you, but I really don't think you give a fuck what people think. I'll give you that much, pal. I will give you that. I will give you that much. I'll give you that much. I know you don't care what people think. Look, I get what you're saying, but cops should have guns. And listen,
this is the most I heard you laugh on any one of your shows. So I must be making you day.
Cops should listen. Look, I disagree on a couple things. Cops should be allowed to carry guns, and cops should be allowed to kill innocent black people. Am I right?
No, you're not right. If cops didn't carry guns, there wouldn't be any killings.
You're right.
Only
you're right.
killings.
You're right. So should cops run around with billy sticks like the Irish?
There's nothing wrong with a billy stick. A good shot in the ass is fine. It's not going to kill them. But when you take a kid's life or a grown-up's life for no reason, that's the problem.
Only cops kill people. Nobody else kills people. Just cops.
Oh, no, there's other murders. There's husbands killing their wives because the judges are unfair in court and always reward the wife for everything. That's one of the problems to the court system.
I have a question then. Why do 13% of the community, which is black people, commit 50% of the crimes then?
Because I hate to tell you, there's still a lot of bias in America. People hating black people for the only reason is they're black, and it's not right. But it's something that's gone on for ages, and it's still going on because the politicians keep bringing it up to get votes.
And you're gonna fix it by having sex with Dominican prostitutes.
You know, the word prostitute it's a job. It's a living. You're a newscaster. You're a DJ. Or you're
I'm also. Excuse me.
You're working for a living. Don't put down people's livelihood.
Excuse me. I'm also a professional karate fighter. So make sure you you call me Sensei Royce. I'm a sensei.
Whatever it is,
karate.
You make your money your way.
Karate.
Nobody should criticize anybody. Did anybody ever criticize Lady Magdalene when they rocked her to death and Jesus saved her? Did you believe that?
I did.
Come
I
on.
did. Yeah. Well, you were alive back then. Look, I got it. Look, we've been on for about 30 minutes. It was actually nice finally talking to you. I hope we could actually have you back on the show again. Let me plug your channel here for everybody. The channel is Politics Suck. Enough is enough. Subscribe to Steve. He's always putting up different content, and he will always be lying in his bed. Thank you for being on, Steve. I really do appreciate it, believe it or not.
Okay, I love you.
All right.
I
saved your number. I hope we do this
again.
I
hope your show is very successful.
I hope we do this again. All right, Steve. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I mean, did you guys expect that today?